The very first question when a child asks me if I want to be baptized, my very first question is, did you invite Jesus into your heart?
Yeah.
And if they cannot verbalize that, yes, Jesus is my Lord, I believe he died and he rose. If they are unable to verbalize that, they may not quite understand what they're doing.
Yeah.
So we may be putting words in their mouth. I have given as a general rule 8 or 9.
Okay.
I encourage parents, even if the kids are saying, hey, I'm 6, I'm ready to be baptized, I might encourage, hey, do you think, we can wait a little bit, just to kind of help to make sure that they fully understand.
Sure.
But at the same time, I'm put generally 8 or 9, I tried to lean towards.
How old were you when you got baptized?
I was 11.
Okay.
I was a late bloomer in my family. That's when I told my parents, and that's really when I accepted Christ. It hit me that I needed to know Christ for myself.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that's for everyone. I know that there are 6-year-olds who know who Jesus is, and they are on fire for Jesus, and they're ready to be water baptized. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm for it. But I would just caution parents to make sure this is something coming from them. I've had conversations with parents, and we tried to tell him he has to wait till he's 8, but he's ready to go. And I'm like, well, then he's ready to go. Yeah. And he knows,
But then conversely, we've seen kids up getting baptized, and they're like terrified, crying. Some of it might be fear in front of people, a stage. They're just maybe a little nervous.
Yes.
But sometimes you wonder, like, I don't know if this kid actually knows what he's doing.
There was an incident where, back there, I just had a kid that was crying, and I, tried to kind of have conversation with him, and it seemed like it was more of the parents wanting this for them, which, that's where you kind of have to go, okay, let's pull back on this one. Let's talk a little bit more about this.
And parents, it's really important to understand that the more this is your kid's decision, actually the better it will be for them.
Oh my goodness.
Because then they'll own it.
Yes.
Like it's going to be like you mentioned for yourself growing up, or even for our girls, it's like it's their decision.